Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I'm Dolores and I'm going to be sharing with you my life in studying and creating cute and random stickers for my notes. So stay tuned and let's begin.
Section of this and the blood vessels surrounding it, and the oxygen will move in, so this is coming in into the body, okay, via the lungs, and this is the unalveoli.
So I have skipped to after my lecture because today we were learning about cell transports, membranes, all of that stuff. So I had to make sure I was concentrating. But now that that's done and all my revision and notes are done, let's get to how I make the stickers. I'm going to be making a sticker out of this pumpkin looking one right here. And this is a recent one of my drawings that I made. And the only reason why I made this is because I was bored in bed and I had nothing to do and it looked kind of cute. So, first way that we are going to make a sticker out of this is we are going to send it to my laptop because that's where I have the Silhouette app and that's when I do all of the final designs and stuff. Okay, let's go to that little spanner looking thing. And then I go to JPEG because I've got the basic version of Silhouette. I have to, unfortunately, use JPEG. So it's the lowest quality, but it gets the job done. So now I'm going to send it over to my iPad. So I just go to AirDrop and Dolores is MacBook Pro. So I've just got a notification of it being sent there. So I'm just going to end this and I'll see you guys over there. Here we are in Silhouette Studio. This is where all the magic happens. I'm going to be honest with you, it took me a very long time to figure out how to use this system and stuff. So I'm going to try be as quick but as informative as possible. So to get your design, you have to save it to your desktop, and that's what I did. So I'm going to go get mine, and it is in desktop, stickership, and pumpkin. So as you can see, the file becomes very large when you first import it, but that is not an issue. All you need to do is quickly shrink it down. Very quickly, just shrink it down until it fits between the red borders of this. So this rectangle thing on the background is basically an indication of your mat, and if it's inside then it will perfectly fit into your mat and you'll have no problems. So for me to make this out of a sticker, for example, this is how I do it. So because I haven't created this in Silhouette Studio, I made it in Procreate. If I press send, it only registers, if I was to cut it, it only registers a square box, and I would find it very hard to actually cut out my actual design. So to overcome this problem, what we have to do is go to the trace tab. And all I have to do here is trace over my design. And it will come up with a yellow highlighted of what it highlighted. So as you can see, I don't want just the eyes and the mouth and the little thing on the top to cut out. I want all of it. So I go to threshold here and I expand it until its exterior is covered itself enough. So now, because I only want the outside and not the inside to cut, I press trace the outer edge. And doing that, it leaves a red mark, as you can see. And if I press send now, the system knows where to cut. So let's just now go back to the page menu, and I forgot something. Because I'm making stickers, I have to put on the registration marks, and these tell my machine where to cut exactly, like pristinely. Okay, so let's get started. So I discovered that because my drawing was very simple, I was able to actually trace and detach my picture from its background. And that has caused this right here. And it's made it look so much more neater, prettier. And if I was to put it on my background, that you'll see in just a second, it will make everything look so much more tidy for the final product. The next step in making my sticker sheet is I just have to upload the backing card. So as you can see, this is the backing card I'm going to use. I actually used this to experiment on another set of stickers that I'd done, and they turned out way too small, but they looked really cute, and I think that's all that matters, to be fair. So like last time, I'm just going to put on the registration marks, because this page is probably what I'm going to end up using for the final product. So if I just exit this tab because it's annoying me, and I'm going to get my design and I'm going to be putting them here. So this design, all I need to do is copy and paste it. So copy and then paste it onto here. And then doing this just makes it look cuter if it has like a sheet to sit on. This is the end result. I literally duplicated one of my sheets into 4. And by doing this, when I print it, it will completely fill the page and I will make up all the space on the sticker sheet. So if I go to print over here, it takes a while to load sometimes. As you can see, it takes up all of the sheet instead of part of it. So you're making the most out of what you have. All right. So now that that's done, if I go to send, as you can see, this little red area is where my machine is going to cut my stickers, which is great. But I'm going to show you not just how to only cut the stickers, but also the outer edge as well, because that's what I want to do, and it just saves you a lot of time, especially if you're doing batches of these at a time. So that's what I'm going to show you in the next clip. You can see my design and my layout and everything is finished. So now I am going to cut it. And what I'm going to show you guys is how I die cut the outside, but I kiss cut the inside. And you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that? And what I mean is that my machine will give the outer edge a deeper cut. So it will give this outer edge a deeper cut and cut all the way through the paper. Whereas the inside will be lightly cutted, so it won't cut all the way through and it will literally just peel off like a sticker should. And let me show you what my settings are like. So if I click on send, as you can see, it took me a little bit of a long process, but I had to ungroup all of this. I had to select each individual box and color code it. And when I did that, it created a tab for me here, and this is what enabled me to make die cutting an option. So in order to tell the machine I want you to do 2 separate cuts, this is what you have to do. So the one color coded in red, it's going to stay as card plain, and the setting is already 2, which I've already tested before, and that does a good job. So I'm just going to increase the force a little bit by 22. And the speed, I'm going to make it very quick because it's just a rectangle and it shouldn't take very long. Now, this one is the actual stickers. So I am going to change this setting. As you can see, the silhouette has a hella lot of options for stuff that it's able to deal with. I'm going to change it to sticker paper. And as you can see, the force of sticker paper is much more softer. So I am literally going to make the speed fast as well. I don't recommend you copy these exact settings. I would play around with it and see what works for you, because I have made loads of like different types. So yeah. So let's put the speed for 20 and the force on 15. Keep it an odd number. Okay. And yeah, that's what it will look like when it's cut. So I am going to cut that in the printer. So this is what my sticker sheet looks like printed out. And to be honest, I'm very happy with the quality. So let's get cutting. So I've now printed out the sheet and I'm just going to press on send. And as you can see, my portrait is now registering all of those registration lines that I was telling you about. And this bit gets very loud. So be prepared. So this is the final result. As you can see, it's cut the outside, and as you can see by it's unstuck itself, which is fine, that the stickers will remain intact. I probably need to change up the settings and make them a bit slower, but yeah, that's how they have turned out. There we go. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. That is literally the process that I go through of making stickers and revising and all of this stuff that I have to do every week, three days every week. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my video, and till next time.